Good morning, everyone. To welcome to our 365 days, 365 books, 365 leaders series. And today is the day number 7. And today I have something very fantastic book to share with you again from my collections, from my bookshelf. And the book name is Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson. Okay. And I'll go a little deeper into this book. What exactly, why this book really matters. This book, over 28 million copies sold throughout the world. One of the most read business books in the history, and it takes less than an hour for you to read. Okay, but here is why it matters to you right now specifically. See, your chessboard has moved. The stable role, the familiar processes, the traditional way of managing projects, AI, leadership expectations, speed of change are redefining all of it. And how you respond to that change will determine the next 10 years of your career. And this book is about that choice. Now, author Dr. Spencer, he wrote a story in this book, and that story has four characters. And the question is, out of those four characters, who you are? Which one are you? Okay. So there is a character Sniff, detects change early and prepares. There's a character Scurry, who moves into action the moment change happens. There's a character named Hem. It denies the change, waits for the things to return to normal, and grows bitter. And there is a character called Ho. It resists at first, but eventually adapts, moves forward, and finds the new cheese. Now, most mid-career professionals start as him, the third character, the one who grow, the one who grow become the one who grow and become the fourth character, Ho. The best leaders become Sniff. Okay, I'll repeat. The first character Sniff detects change early and prepares. The second character Scurry, it moves into action the moment change happens. The third character Hem denies the change and waits for things to come to normal and then grow into Haw, then grow into bitter. Now, Haw is the fourth character. It resists the changes at first, but then eventually adapts and moves forward and finds the new cheese. So, most mid career professionals, especially project managers, they start at the third character, Hem, which denies the change and wait for the things to come to normal, and then they become bitter. And then, eventually, when the time comes, they adapt the situation. Okay, they move forward. That means they change from Hem, third character, to the fourth character, Haw. But the best leaders, they become the first character, Sniff. They detect the change as early as possible and then they prepare. Now, the entire story moves around the prom as a cheese. Cheese always moves. It is nothing stays at the same. So in our case, what is the cheese? The cheese is the company, the role, the technology, the expectations around you. All of it changes constantly. The only people who are blindsided by change are the ones who stopped paying attention. So change is not an event, it is a permanent condition. Okay. Now, the quicker the quicker you let it go, the sooner you find the new cheese. Okay. So what that means? Holding on what used to work is what keeps you stuck. So for example, there are many professionals we are having technical expertise, and we are holding on it for so many years, more than 10, 15, 20 years of experience. Technically you are super strong subject matter expert. Now, you that technical expertise actually brought you here. I think if you read the videos for the previous, listen to the previous videos, I think day 1, day 2, actually I talked about the book What You Got Here You Won't Get There by Marshall Goldsmith. Exactly connects here. Holding on to what used to work is what keeps you stuck. You are stuck there using your technical skills. And right now, when you are moving towards leadership skills, leadership roles, there's a new dimension is going to add in your life, is a people dimension. Then obviously in this era of AI is going to create new dimensions for you to think beyond the technical skill. So the skills that made you great 10, 15 years ago are the foundation, but that's not the selling. Okay. The leaders who adapt fastest are not the ones who with the least to lose. They are the ones who committed to growing. They committed to adapt to the changes coming. Okay. So what would you do if you weren't afraid? Okay. So this is the most powerful question in the book asked by Dr. Spencer. Now the fourth character which we talk about, Haw writes it on the wall of the maze because most people already know what they need to do. They are just afraid to do it. Speak up in the meeting, apply for that role, ask, learning that new skill, have that difficult conversations with the boss or that colleague. The fear of change is almost always worse than the change itself. Do you agree with me? So what actually they there is another thing what shared in the book is that change is not one time event you survive and move on from. It keeps happening. So if you are a sniff, the first character, the leaders who thrive are not the ones who handle one big change well. They are the ones who build the habit of adapting again and again with the less fear each time. So that's the book is about. And when I read this book, one line that captures my attention of the one thing which I really want to take away from this book is, see, the cheese, that means the change in our life is company role, this cheese always moving. The only question is how long you wait before you start moving with it. This is an important question we should take away. Now I want you to please reflect on this. When in your career, so where in your career are you behaving like the character 3, him, which is actually waiting for things to become normal and then becoming bitter, or like waiting the things to go back to the normal situation? Where, what is the new cheese you have been afraid to go looking for? Okay, so that's I want you to reflect on this. Now that's what actually I want to share with you today, the book Who Moved My Cheese. And after this video, you will receive the action, today's action from my side, what you can do to move from that third or fourth character to the first character, which is sniff. Okay, that's a mindset shift. That's actually your identity shift as a leader, and followed by an AI prompt. I'm going to share with you an AI prompt. Okay, and that's going to, just wait for it. It's going to be super exciting. Okay, so after this video, you'll be getting that. So thank you for listening, and I'll I'm gonna come up with another fantastic book from my collections tomorrow for day number 8. Until that moment, implement what we learned today. You know, drop me messages. What you exactly coming in your mind? I would like to answer. I would like to talk to you. And have a great day. Enjoy your learning. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your day. Give your best impact to the people around you. Okay, create those connections. Superb. With this, I'll see you tomorrow on day 8. Okay, talk to you then. Bye bye.